Hello friends, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. So it's that time of the month again. It's time to reset for another month, which I say every month that I feel like October flew by, but I actually I feel like I blinked and the month was over, because I swear I was just in LA with Shireen, and that was literally at the beginning of the month. So anywho, that's besides the point. The point of today's video is going to be doing a November reset. So we're going to be doing some goal reflection, making new goals, talking about recent favorites, budgeting, doing all the fun stuff just to reset and get ready for the next month, because I just feel like the months of November and December are going to be crazy because there's lots going on. I have lots of sorority stuff. We have initiation, we're also going on a retreat, then it's Thanksgiving, and then I graduate, and then I'm going to New York, and then it's Christmas, and there's just lots going on. So I figured it'd be good to just reset. So without further ado, let's get started with this monthly reset. Alrighty, so I think for this month's monthly reset, I'm just going to basically screen record the entire time and just go through my Notion and kind of look at everything, and we can talk about all the pages, you know? Starting off with my monthly goals, we're gonna go ahead and check in and see how I did for October's goals. So one of my goals I had was to plan fall break, which obviously I did because fall break is come and gone. Read one book. No, I didn't. I did take more pictures and videos. I also did 30 minutes of daily movement. Oh, I did try a new recipe. It was so good. It was like a pasta recipe. I can link it down below for you guys. And I have been really good at journaling. I did post every other day on Instagram, and I did post weekly on YouTube. I think I missed 1 week during fall break, but I'm still gonna mark it off because I was proud of myself. Saving 25% of my income, I haven't done yet, but I'm gonna do that during this video. So we are gonna mark that off. Screen time being 4.5 hours. Let's check that. Okay, honestly, yeah, I did do that. I feel like every week it's been like 4 hours and 24 to 30 to 40 minutes, which I feel like is pretty good. So we're gonna mark that off. And then also no phone first thing in the morning. So I feel like I did a pretty good job with October's goals. So now we can go ahead and get into making my goals for November. I've already started writing down my November goals. I made these in the middle of October just because they popped into my head, so I already wrote them, but I just have written down plan my New York trip and my New York outfits because I'm going to New York in December, so I kind of just want to start figuring out what I'm going to be doing. I also want to plan my Christmas gifts because that I feel like is quickly approaching. I think I'm going to make this on my own and then come back and share them with you guys, so BRB in 2 seconds. And here are my goals for the month of November, starting off with personal. Like I said, we already talked about these, but some things that are kind of more like hygiene, I guess. I want to start wearing my retainer every night because I've been really bad about it, so we're gonna try to wear my retainer every night. And I also want to gua sha more because I have seen TikTok transformations of how it really improves your skin, so I just want to try gua sha-ing every day, if that's a word. Also health, same thing, 30 minutes of daily movement. Mental, okay, I said I wanted to have more conversations with God, basically praying, but I feel like when I say pray more, it's I put praying at such a high pedestal, so I feel like having more conversations with God is just an easier concept to think about. Social media, I want to post every other day on Instagram, and I want to start doing daily posting on my Instagram stories just because I don't know, I think that's something that'll challenge me. I'm still not really on the big TikTok trend. I talked about that last month, of how I wasn't really motivated for the month to post anything, and I still haven't really gotten back into it, so I don't want to force anything. But I feel like for Christmas I'm really excited to post Christmassy things, so maybe we'll get back into it then. I want to save 20% of my income. Last month I did 25, but this month I want to do 20 just because I want to put some of that into my Christmas gifts. For Kaio, we actually just had our elections yesterday, so we have a completely new executive board. So my goal for this month is to train Lauren, which is going to be the new vice president, so I'm really excited for her. So my goal for the month is to just train her and make sure she's good to go for her upcoming term. And then for technology, I did screen time less than 4 hours because I want to challenge myself. And then I did no phone first thing in the morning, but I also want to do no phone an hour before bed. So those are my goals for the month. I think they're pretty achievable, so yeah, I'm excited. Also, I know I talked about this last month, having my habit tracker. Again, I never did it, so I think this is just going to be something that I delete because it's not something that I'm really utilizing in my day-to-day life. So I just want to get rid of that because I, again, don't need it. I guess I don't really need my fall break itinerary anymore, but something that I do want to do is copy my packing list that I made and basically bring this into my New York one, because I want to reuse, sorry, I can't multitask to save my life, but I want to use the same packing list in my New York itinerary. So I'm just going to bring that into my, like, this page. That way when I do start packing for New York, I have it nice and handy. Okay, perfect. There she is. She's now been put into my New York City itinerary. So now I can officially go in and delete my fall break itinerary because I'm not going to be using that anymore because fall break has come and gone. Next thing that we can do is look over at our stats for the month. So we're going to create a new column and do November and just see where I'm at in terms of followers. For Instagram, I actually grew a lot. I am at 895, which I don't know, maybe it's not a lot of growth, but for me I feel like that's a lot. And I feel like it has a lot to do with me posting more consistently on there. YouTube, I didn't grow a whole lot, but I feel like nobody ever really sees like super fast growth on YouTube, so I'm happy with that number. I think it's great. And TikTok, I'm honestly not expecting much because, again, I don't really, yeah, I gained a solid 1 follower. So exciting. But I'm not posting on there, so I don't really expect anything. But yeah, that's our stats for the month. I'm excited to see where I'll be next month in terms of Instagram because that's something that I've been putting a lot more focus into. Alright, so moving on to my expenses for the month of October. I don't really want to like show you guys just because I feel like that's something personal, but I wanted to go through each category and kind of talk about them. So my income, I goaled to make $2,000 and I actually made more, which is good. So that also means that I saved more than I wanted to. All of my areas, basically, like subscriptions, I did really well. My car, I only got gas once this month, which when I was like doing it, I had to like double check that because I only spent $61 on gas this month and I budgeted for $110, so that's really good. I also was under budget by $100 for groceries as well, which is exciting. Food, I spent so much money on this month, which is definitely something that I want to work on for next month, is not going out as much to eat. But I feel like it's hard because food is such like a social thing, but I want to get better about it. So gonna eat out a lot less for the month of November. And then shopping was not good, which it never is every month. And I feel like I just need to make a higher budget for myself, but still, even if I made a higher budget, I was over budget. I did really good in beauty, also my miscellaneous category, and rent. So I feel like I did good in terms of spending minus going out to eat and shopping, which are two things that I like struggle with. So I say it every month, but it's something that I really do need to work on. So moving forward for the month of November, I am goaled to make $2,000 again this month. So which means if I want to save 20% of my income, let's see how much that is. Okay, that means I would be saving $400 this month. Subscriptions stay the same every month. I want to spend $30. My car, we're going to keep at $110 just because I feel like that's reasonable. And then groceries, I feel like I might save money this month on groceries, so we're gonna just do $400 and like keep it at like $100 a week. Food, I want to spend a lot less. So last month I was like last month we like went on the trip, so I budgeted $200 for food, but I want to lower that and maybe do like $150 on food, which I feel like is reasonable. No, we're gonna even go lower. I'm gonna say $100 this month on food because No, okay, 120. That's it. That's how much I want to spend for food. Shopping, I'm gonna say 300 this month, just because I want to get Christmas stuff. Actually, no, I'll put that in miscellaneous, but I do need to start buying my New York stuff, which I feel like thicker like items are more expensive. So we're gonna do $300 for like just New York in general. Beauty, we're gonna do 90. Miscellaneous, we're gonna put that with the Christmas stuff, so I'm gonna put the Christmas, and like miscellaneous we're gonna do 250, and then rent stays the same every month around 2,400. So that's my budget for the month. We'll see how well I can stick to it. Fingers crossed. I'm not gonna say I think I can do it. I hope I can do it. At this point, we're gonna say I hope. Alrighty, and last thing that I want to do for this month is just talk about my current favorites. So I feel like I didn't have a whole lot of favorites this month because I didn't read a book, I didn't watch any new shows, and I kind of stayed with the same like YouTube and podcast people, but I have a few that I wanted to talk about. So getting into my favorite beauty products for this month, I didn't really switch up any of my routine, but I have been using Aquaphor on my lips, which I normally don't do, and let me tell you, lifesaver. Like, it has been helping my lips so much. I put it on every night and it's been really helping because it's been getting really dry in Arizona, so Aquaphor has been a lifesaver. In terms of podcasters slash YouTubers, I don't think I found anyone new on YouTube this month, but for podcasts, I've been listening to the Whoa That's Good podcast with Sadie Robertson Huff. Really like it. Her whole podcast is basically like a Christian based podcast, and she talks about like a lot of faith related topics, which I think I just really enjoy it. I've also been listening to the Happy and Healthy podcast with Janine Amapola, which I feel like she incorporates like lifestyle like content with a Christian perspective, which I just appreciate. So those are like my two favorite podcasts I've been listening to this month. For my fashion favorites for this month, the first one being Velcro Vans. I bought Velcro Vans in Laguna when we were there, and I've been wearing them a lot, and I just think they're so cute. I have been having fun like styling them with different outfits, so that's definitely one of my fashion favorites. Also sweat sets. I've been a big sweat sets girly just because, I don't know, they're comfy, easy. I've been wearing a lot of like shorts, like sweat shorts with like a matching crew neck because it's still too hot in Arizona, which is annoying, but it's fine. I've just been a big sweat sets girly this month. And the last thing is my LA necklace. I'm surprisingly not wearing it today, but I have an LA necklace that I bought from Truly Loves Jewels, and I love it. I wear it all the time. It's been in lots of my outfit pictures, so that's definitely been one of my faves. Moving on to like lifestyle favorites. I don't really know if this is like lifestyle, but I've been having a lot of fun with posting on Instagram. Like I said earlier, I've been posting every other day, and it's just been a lot of fun, and I just have fun taking pictures and like curating my feed, which I know sounds dumb, and it's like you don't have to, but for me that's like part of the fun is like having an aesthetic looking feed. It's just like my mood board slash like art to me, if that makes sense. But I'm having lots of fun like making my feed look aesthetic in my eyes, and it's just something that I've been enjoying. Lastly, I want to get into my favorite moments from this month, which I feel like doesn't really come to any surprise, but fall break was by far my favorite like memory from the month of October. It was just so fun, and then me and Sammy went to Disney, just the two of us, which I really enjoyed, just having like a sister bonding day in Disneyland. Like, how could it get any better? But yeah, I think that's gonna wrap up this month's monthly reset. I'm really excited about November. Like I said, I graduate so soon. It's in 42 days, which is crazy. So I'm really gonna take this month to just like enjoy it and like enjoy my last few weeks of college, because like I was thinking about it the other day and I got really sad. Like, I'm never gonna like be able to do these things again, so I just want to take these next few weeks to really enjoy them and like spend time with friends and all that fun stuff. If you guys liked it, give it a thumbs up, subscribe down below, and I'll just see you guys in the next one. Bye.